Did you know that Saudi Arabia is the world's largest country without a river, and its annual rainfall is nearly zero, making it hard to produce certain crops and thereby affecting its agricultural sector? Well, not to worry, as the Diaspora Nigerian Al Yarrow brothers under the Zayed Al Wufud investment took the opportunity to exhibit Nigerian food in Saudi Arabia. More details on this to come shortly. Now, do you remember Mr. Ikena Nweke, a Nigerian living and studying in Japan, who was commended for returning a wallet with huge sums of money as well as a credit card to its owner through the police sometime last year? Well, he has brought his good deeds back home. And a round of applause to the Ogun State government as it sets up its diaspora office. I bet you don't want to miss any of these on this edition of your favorite program, The Diaspora. And I'm your host, Koinsola Adetumbi. Please stay tuned. The Al Yarrow brothers were at the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission for a courtesy visit. Let's take a listen.
First of all, we would like to thank you very much for your understanding and your solidarity with your country of origin, Nigeria. Having been in Saudi Arabia all these years, you could have comfortably sat down there and not bother about home. But that is the spirit in which His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari takes the diaspora. That one, wherever you are, whether in Saudi Arabia or wherever, you are our ambassadors. It's not the person in the mission, in the embassy, that is the ambassador, but it is you that people see. Because people will judge Nigeria based on what they see you doing. You are the everyday Nigeria there, so you are our ambassadors at large. Two, he says, in whatever you are doing, excel and be the best. And Al Yarrow has been one of the best Nigerian representation in Saudi Arabia, for which we are very, very glad. Two, or thirdly, he said, whatever you are doing, whatever God has blessed you with, please remember home. Don't forget about home, Nigeria. And Al Yarrow, like he said, when we met you, within 2 or 3 months, we were able to have the first Nigeria-Saudi Arabia investment summit. And this commission took that outing very seriously. We have put it on our national calendar for the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission.
Really, when we come last year to do this is programs in Sheraton to bring investment and program for Hajj and Umrah. Really, we get hard things. It's very difficult here to do something like that. And we go to another, a lot of chairman like Nako, like a lot of chairman here, and we ask him to help us to do these programs. Some people, they said, how you come here to Nigeria and to do this program, and this program, we are Nigerian. We have to do program with us, not you coming like Saudi Arabia and you doing this program here. We say, okay, we are Nigerian, and and you can't say we can't do it programs, and we pay money to do that, and we can do it everything in our country. Until we meet with NIDCOM, with the Hanifur Abiki Chiama, really she give us welcome and anything we need. We give us letters, we give us support for anywhere here. With this support, really we take easy to do this these programs, and his fifth call here in Nigeria. And we hope to do this program anytime and any years here in Abuja or anywhere in any city here in Nigeria. But this year's Corona, because Corona, we can't do it this program. But we arrange another programs with organization to do like these programs in here and Saudi Arabia.
Our company.
Another company and another government in Saudi Arabia to bring investment or to bring goods from Nigeria to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
We talk with him about agriculture. We have a lot of things in agriculture. They say, okay, it's welcome, we can do with that. And we agreement with him, but this year the Corona is coming, we can't do it like that. But inshallah, we see next week or in October, if the Corona maybe is become good, we can complete that.
We are working now on meat processing. Meat processing company, and also
in Sokoto.
Yes, in Sokoto.
Okay.
Mr. Muhammad came also so that we can start opening this meat processing. We already started first official opening. We are going to open it inshallah when we go to Sokoto.
Okay.
And also last time we went to Saudi Arabia before this issue of Corona. So we had an agreement with Riyadh Exhibition Company. This exhibition, we noticed that when we meet with them, they have agreement with all the countries, most of the countries most of the countries. So those countries, they used to invite their companies to come to Saudi Arabia and present their agricultural product to Saudis. You know, Saudis, they are not powerful in agri.
Yeah.
So we noticed Nigerians company, they are not there. So we sit down with them and we make agreement. We ask them, we are going to bring companies in terms of agriculture.
Okay.
So they agreed. And it was on November last year, but because of the issue of Corona, we couldn't make it. But also we are now in touch with them. They said also this year, November.
Great initiative there. Well done, brothers. Mr. Ikena Umweke, a man of integrity who portrayed the image of Nigerians in the diaspora as unique, cultured and honest, is back home doing a great job under the Info Club Nigeria, a foundation set to teach young adults and pupils across the nation integrity and selflessness. Please take a look.
The club was established after my story went viral in June of last year. The story was about me picking up a wallet that contained huge sum of money, credit card and other valuable, which I returned. The story was also amplified by the fact that I rejected the 10% that was statutorily mine according to Japanese law. I established the Info Club to promote integrity and selflessness among the Nigerian youth. The club operates in about 14 states in Nigeria: Enugu, Anambra, Abia, Imo, Ebonyi, Delta, Edo, Akwa Ibom, Plateau, Benue, Kaduna, Osun, and Ekiti states. We are also advancing into other parts of Nigeria. The club is based on mentorship program where we have our ambassadors who act as role models to younger students in Nigeria. They go to high schools, they go to universities, and they organize events for these young people, educating them about the importance of honesty and integrity to Nigeria as a country and to them as individuals. We organize seminars, we organize symposia and other events just to promote these ideals. Most importantly, the club also promotes selfless services in form of community service, where young Nigerians are encouraged to embark on community services in their local areas like cleaning the streets, keeping the environment clean, and helping in other community services. I am committed to this, and I seek the support of well-meaning Nigerians to get this done. The image of Nigeria is at stake. The idea of young students seeing Yahoo people and other fraudsters as role models is something that we should discourage. It's something that we should frown at. And this is what the Info Club has come to tackle. Thank you.
Honesty remains the best policy. Kudos, Mr. Ikena Nweke.
Not so fast. Look, I'm tired. I want to check out of this country for greener pastures.
Just calm down for a moment. Please sit down. Do you have a job where you're going to?
No, but someone is arranging,
Listen, Alinko. Checking out of this country without proper planning means one thing. Unimaginable begin. I've been in the diaspora, but legitimately doing great things at home and abroad. As I've been saying, without the proper footing abroad, the risk is not worth it. Listen, Alinko, it's better to be home than be trapped abroad, or even end up in prison.
If you must travel, please travel legitimately. To effectively promote and harness the resources and capacity of Nigerians in the diaspora for the growth and development of Ogun State and the nation at large, Governor Dapo Abiodun has approved the establishment of Diaspora's office in the state. The Commissioner for Special Duties and Intergovernmental Affairs, Barrister Femi Ogubanwo, who made this known in a statement, said the establishment of the office would improve and sustain strong socio-cultural and economic relations with the diaspora for national development, and it would also promote policy consistency and coherence through the establishment of strategies that promote collaboration and synergies among existing diaspora strides. Thanks to Ogun State's government.
Hello, I'm Dr. Monia Gasper, a general practitioner in the United Kingdom. My colleagues you'll meet shortly are Naya, or all of Nigerian heritage. Coronavirus that causes COVID-19 is a horrible, dreadful illness that has affected so many of our community, causing pain and suffering and death. Sadly, we're still a community that is very reluctant and hesitant to take in the vaccine. We can make a difference if we keep washing our hands, wearing a mask, keeping a safe distance, and always being alert. We have a few vaccines out now. We've all had ours, and we would encourage you, please, that if you are invited, please say yes. Together we can make a difference and save lives.
Hello, my people. Now your favorite doctor be this, Dr. Sandra Isibo. I be GP for United Kingdom. Make we yarn. Now COVID matter, this COVID-19, it dey real. COVID-19, it don't kill people around the world. They don't buy, they don't back fuka, they don't meme. Anyhow, I won't take describe them. But this virus, they wicked. This virus, even if you survive them, if it make you sick, well, and for a very long time, my people, I don't see on my own koro eyes. Make we dey take this thing serious. Wash your hands. Wear your mask, no be younger thing, wear them tight around your nose and your mouth. Maintain your distance, jeje. If they tell you to take this vaccine, my people, make we say yes, so this is not part of the fight against this COVID-19. Thank you, my country people. Una do well.
Afambo Dr. Stella Okezi, and I'm a love dibio Igbo na United Kingdom. Ozi njibiata bụ ozi gbasara COVID-19. Agbanyeghị ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ ka na-eche, COVID-19 abụrụ akụkọ ifo. Ọrịa egbugo maka na-egbu ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ n'ụwa niile gbara gburugburu. Oge ụfọdụ ndị yachara ọrịa ma gbakee na-achọpụta na ahụike ha na-adịchazịkwa otu ọ dị na mbụ. kedụkwana otu ị ga-esi chekwaba onwe gị? Ị ga-echekwaba onwe gị site n'ịgba mbọ na-akwọchasị aka gị kwa mgbe, ịgba mbọ na-ekpuchi imi gị na ọnụ gị oge ọbụla ị na-apụ apụ, ịgba mbọ benata mmekọrịta ndị gị na ha ebighị n'ofu ụlọ. Ndị ọkammụta ewepụtago ọgwụ eji achụ ọrịa ọsọ a na-akpọ vaccine. Biko asị gị bịa gbaa ọgwụ egbu n'oge, biko jee gbaa ya ka anyị niile jikọta aka ọnụ wee chụọ ajọ ọrịa ụkwụ eru ala. A sị na anyụkọ mamịrị ọnụ ọgba ụfụfụ. Ndewonu.
Ikomdo nitoite yen nitoikami. Amin kere Dr. Harris Nofio. Na mutum kufo ibok esedem kwa banga nsonge dem mugu ikude NHS. Mbok ikpautong ikup itup ndaden song mufumfum. Udongo coronavirus odu. Udongo coronavirus owo. Udongo coronavirus ekemeni namfi odongo 80 oposogedi mupa. Edi nsoke ini kemeni nam nikwamire mien into udongo mi. Mbok damong yeswo yedu bok bufu. Buprini. Yara ofongibu yinwa. Nemufang yung dan san keni udude yemowo. Yaridu kempani dem. Mbonifiok eco de scientists MICO attack person ukumibok COVID-19. Mbok edieke eco defi yime ukumibok COVID-19. Ke didiana kit yidu kifre etieso.
Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàsán, ẹ káalẹ́. Mo kí gbogbo wa níbikíbi tá a bá wà. Èmi ni dókítà Adépọlákẹ́ tí mò ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní ìlú òyìnbó. Ọ̀rọ̀ àrùn àjàkálẹ̀ tá a mọ̀ sí COVID-19 tàbí coronavirus ni mo fẹ́ bá wa sọ. Àrùn yìí ti mú ẹ̀mí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ènìyàn lọ. Ó tún máa ń dàpá èémí kó máa jẹ́ ká máa mí hẹ́lẹ́hẹ́lẹ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ a ṣètọ́jú ara wa. Ká máa fọwọ́ wa léraléra. Tá bá máa jáde, ká wọ aṣọ ìbojú wa tá a mọ̀ sí face mask. Kó bomú wa àtẹnu wa. Ká dẹ̀ fi àyè ọ̀pá méjì sílẹ̀ láàrin ara wa àti ẹlòmíì. Àwọn oníṣègùn ti ṣe abẹ́rẹ́ àjẹsára tá a mọ̀ sí vaccine tó lè dáàbò bò wá látọ̀dọ̀ àrùn yìí. Èmi ti gba tèmi. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ lọ gba tiyín tó bá ti kàn yín. Ẹ ṣeun.
Zan iya tabbata in gaya muku COVID-19 cutar gaskiya ne kuma yana kakkashe mutane a kowane gari a duniya. Mutane in sun same shi sai kaga suna rashin lafiya. Suna zazzabi, suna tari, akwai waɗanda ba sa iya numfashi, har ma za a kai su ITU a sa musu injin da yake musu numfashi. So ya kamata ka yi kowa a tsakaninka kai ka samu wannan cutar. Ana so kana wanke hannunka yau da kullum da ruwa da sabulu har ma ka sa hand sanitizer. Ka rufe fuskanka daga hancinka zuwa bakinka da abin rufe fuska. In ka fita kai ka dinga zuwa inda ake taro, kuma ka yi nesa da mutane. Daga baya in an kira ka an ce ka zo ka karbi vaccine, ka yi maza kai da iyalinka ka je ka dauka, dan shine zai hana ka samu wannan cutar. Ni na karbi nawa.
Please stay safe. Now over to Dr. Lulu for this episode of The Suicide Notes.
We're going to talk about some more words, but not before I first tell you my story. Because I got an email, somebody wanted to know, well, why are you doing this work? What's the deal with you, Dr. Lulu? So here goes. So believe it or not, in the year 2000, I was 7 months pregnant with my baby. And I had this strong feeling to call my friend. And I believe I mentioned her name was Ngozi. She was a colleague of mine. Her spirit was just calling out to me to check on her. And I never did. I never did call her. And eventually when I decided to call her, she had killed herself. And that was the first contact I had with suicide ever. Then I had a 15-year-old patient who came to see me with his mother. He had been depressed. He had been acting different than his mother remembers. And she thought he was using drugs. She wanted me to check him for drugs. Well, his drug test was negative, but his depression scale was off the roof. When I told his mom that I thought he had issues with suicidal ideation and depression, she said, oh, just depression? That's it? He's going to be fine. I had depression. His sister has depression. My aunties, everybody in my family had depression, and we did okay. Well, he didn't. The next reason why I actually decided to quit my job and start doing this work about suicide is a 7-year-old patient who came to see me with his mother. His mom said he tried to hang himself not once, but twice. I was like, what? What's going on? And so I quit my job after that little guy came to see me. And I decided to go ahead and figure out, why do kids want to kill themselves? Why would any child want to kill themselves? And you and I know that no one who is happy-go-lucky wants to kill themselves. No, it doesn't happen. And so I set about figuring out the answer to that question. And I asked my colleagues, and no one seemed to be having any patients who were coming to see them who were suicidal. But I was getting 2 or 3 kids per day, depressed, anxious, cutting, suicidal, attempted suicide, attempted overdose, nonstop. And so I said, you know what? Here I am, Lord, send me. I mean, essentially, that's what I said. I went home that day, and my little man child, my last son, said, Mom, what if you come to my school and just talk to the kids? Because I was like, something is going on. We need to figure it out. That little boy told me, he said, Mom, come to my school and talk to the kids. Maybe that will help. And you know what? I went to his school, I spoke to the kids, and I have not stopped speaking since then. So that's kind of the long and short of why I'm doing this work for youth suicide specifically. Now, as a physician, I have been suicidal as a physician. And so another group of people that I coach are regular physicians like me, who have been overwhelmed and burned out and had moral injury and all kinds of stuff. But for some reason, they find themselves at the edge. They find themselves stressed out to the max, and no one seems to be listening, and it doesn't look like it's going to end ever. And so they jump. And so that's kind of why I'm doing this work. I have driven down the highway trying to end my life. I have looked suicide in the eye. And so I figured, you know what? The message is urgent. There's a messenger. Let's make it happen. And so that's kind of the story. That's the story essentially. So one of the things I want us to talk about today is the word commit suicide. Commit suicide. Everybody says that. Everywhere I look, people say commit suicide. Do you know they are not supposed to say commit suicide? Do you realize that whenever they first started ever talking about suicide, it was a crime? And in a country like Nigeria, a suicide attempt actually gets you up to 14 years in jail. Now, you and I know that people who kill themselves are not happy. They're not trying to suck it up to you. No, they're at their wits' end. They're looking at stress and overwhelm and burnout and all kinds of issues that have kind of just made them have no resiliency whatsoever. And then they jump. You don't punish that kind of person with jail time. You don't. You have compassion. You have empathy. You want to know what happened. What's wrong? You don't put them in jail, Nigeria. You don't. And so needless to say, we don't say commit suicide anymore. We don't. Next week, I'll tell you what we say. I'll give you 5 or 6 different things you can say. None of them is commit suicide. My name is Dr. Lulu. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Remember, the life you save might be yours. So be compassionate to yourself. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Thanks for that, our mamatrician. Thank you for staying all through the program. We hope it's been worth your while. And in case you have anything to share with us, please do not hesitate to do so, as we expect feedback on our show. Remember, you can reach us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, on Twitter at nidcom_gov, on our Instagram page at nidcom_gov, on our YouTube page at nidcom_gov, and on our website at www.nidcom.gov.ng. You can also join us on DSTV at NTA Network on Friday at 10:30 a.m., on NTA International on Tuesday at 6 a.m. and 10:05 p.m., on NTA News 24 on Friday at 2:30 p.m. and on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. You can also join us on WAP TV on Thursdays at 9 a.m. and on WTV on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 a.m. You can also join us on Ben TV London at 4:30 p.m. on Saturday. I remain your host, Coinsola Adetumbi. See you next time.